What if I tell you the small workflow can save you hours and hours of time while struggling with errors on n8n? Yes, that's true. I built this automation with less than 15 minutes time and it worked like magic. So this small workflow, what it does is it captures all the errors across all of my automation workflows right from n8n and put them into a Slack message. It gets notified instantly. What it gives me? The workflow name, the time, error message, as well as the complete execution log of that particular error. So I can directly jump in there and get that error sorted. Along with that, it can also help me to log all these errors like this on a particular Google Sheet where I can have complete track of all the issues happened with my automation and then I can fix them forever. Now, this entire thing happens without doing anything. We just have to build the small automation workflow. We'll have to configure some settings inside our regular workflows, and that's it. So it is less than 15 minutes job that can change your life, that can change your experience with n8n. If you're excited, keep watching this video. So guys, in this video, we are going to discuss how we can apply universal error handling inside n8n and that to get those errors reported directly into your Google Sheet as a proper log. Alongside, also get them notified real time on your Slack channel. I'm going to show you the entire thing step by step in this particular automation workflow in this particular video. So if you're excited, stay tuned. If you wanted to learn more about automation, you wanted to build your own AI company, automation company, then don't forget to join this community called Grow Stacks AI Academy. Here I teach wide range of automations including make.com, n8n, Zapier, and along with that I have built many pre-built automation templates and many day-to-day uses templates across daily automation, sales and marketing, content generation, AI agents, AI GPTs, project management, and many useful resources. So you can be part of this community. It is currently free of cost. I'm not going to charge you anything. You can get all the blueprint, you can get all the tutorials at no cost. So don't forget to join this and let's get started with n8n journey. So what I essentially did it, I went to creating a new workflow. Now n8n got an amazing feature that will help you to trace errors across your multiple automation workflows, and that too it can have a centralized automation that triggers whenever there is an error happens on any of the other workflow. So here we are going to start this whole workflow with a trigger called under others that's called error trigger. Now this error trigger you can attach over here directly and simply click, let's say test once. That's absolutely fine. If not, you can just leave it. See, this is how the error thing will look like. So it has the error ID, it got the URL of that particular execution as well as the workflow and execution ID. So you can directly get into the execution log. Now, here it says like number of retries, the error with complete message, and which particular app caused this error. Along with that, also whether the error was from a node and which particular node caused that error. And finally, what is the mode? So currently it was a manual mode, which I triggered this automation workflow. Now here you can see the workflow detail as well. So it's workflow ID and the workflow name. Let's get back out of here. So this is fully working now. Whenever any of my other automation will face issues, is going to trigger. And here I can add two things. The first one, I'm going to get notified on Slack. So I can simply go here, just type in Slack, click here, and then on Slack, I wanted to have something called send message. So it's pretty straight. Let's go click that. And here what I did is I defined a dedicated Slack channel, which looked like this. And here it says all the information about the which workflow is causing error, what is the time of this error, the error message, the execution log. So here. And then along with that, I prepared a Google Sheet as well, which capture all of these errors along with date timestamp, workflow, same way URL of this particular execution, which node caused the error, and what is the error message. So I know that what errors I faced, and I can add one more column here, which is kind of, let's say, I'll put status column. Now what this status column is going to do, I can simply add two drop downs over here. One says new error, I'll say resolved, and there is another thing called unresolved, right? Pretty straight, right? So I simply put this one, I'll say red, and there's another error is red, this is yellow. And now I have complete control. So I can simply get into this particular workflow, click on this, and here you can check out the whole workflow along with the execution history. Now here it goes, where it says error caused over here on this particular node, and it says resource does not have a particular permission and all. Now here I can simply come, by default is going to log as new error. If I resolve it, it's going to be resolved, or unresolved can be marked over here like unresolved. So see how cool is that to build this kind of error handling mechanism. Now let's get into our automation thing. Let's create this small workflow with two steps. Here I say it's going to go to n8n. I simply type in here. And this is my channel called n8n AI agent, right? I can simply go with a simple text message. And then here I can define my entire expression. So I said the workflow error is going to get from here. So which is the workflow that is causing error? So I can simply put the workflow name over here. Then time is simply drag and drop per time. The error message is coming from here, the error message. So either drag drop like this. And then we have see the execution here. So it can also get the execution log. right? So it is that easy, that straightforward. Now I simply click test this step and see what happens. See here, at this point, the new message came in which says example workflow with the time, with the error message and the execution log as well. Now, along with this, I can also build another node over here, which is going to help me to log this error into a Google Sheet as well. So simply go here, just type in Google Sheet, click on this, and then here we are, we say append raw in a sheet. That's pretty straight. I'm going to get the document, and my document name is called n8n WordPress post AI content, because I simply parked my error log over here within the same worksheet, right? And then let's go here. Sheet is going to be error logs, and here I can add all the options, all the values like this. So simply timestamp. Now the timestamp is going to be now whenever we are getting this error, the workflow is going to be the workflow name. So I can simply drag and drop things over here, the URL and the node. So URL, I can simply go here. Okay, so here's the last execution node. And then we are getting an error message and the final status. So error message is coming in here. And obviously status we are not going to put, or we can put it like, let's say something called new error, right? Which is going to be by default always same. If I click on test step, you can see the wonder, see the magic here. It should come here as a new line. Perfect. See, so this date time came along with this example workflow, URL, node, error message, and the new error is logged over here. So this is how easy it is to build this entire error handling, a universal error handling reporting workflow, where you just have to simply build the small workflow and that's it. Now, one very important setting that I did not tell you. Now, if you wanted to apply this whole thing across all of these automation workflows, then simply go into any of your workflow, click over here, click on settings, and then here you see something called error workflow. Simply select error workflow as universal error handling workflow or error reporting workflow. That's it. So whenever there is an error going to occur inside your automation workflow, it will automatically report it on this particular workflow. And then that will get further reported to you on Slack or on your Google Sheet. So with that being said, I hope you liked this entire n8n small automation workflow that can save you good amount of time, effort, and energy, and have good control on all your errors. Anything happens inside your workflows, you have complete control. So if you like it, give it a thumbs up, give it a like and share, and stay tuned for more videos like this. Thank you.